very important to know what's on your doorstep. It's our heritage, it's your local environment.
Peterborough is a city of contrasts, not only within the city itself, but also within the city and the rural areas. And what I've seen today is real opportunities for children and young people in Peterborough to look at what the resources are available.
Because it's absolutely fascinating for them to actually have information about where they come from and get a feeling of the local community.
I think it's really important to be aware of everything that's around you and what makes the place that you come from unique. You're not, just another part of the UK.
I think it's such an important opportunity for them. There's so much they can learn from their local area that if they're not getting out and doing that, they're really missing out on a fantastic opportunity. I mean, if we think back to our own school days, the days we remember are not the days when we were sitting in the classroom doing the maths and the numeracy and the literacy that we always do. It's the days that we went outside and looked at something different and actually made the learning real, and so by taking out into the real environment. Well, Neame Park is a fantastic environment. We've got lakes, we've got rivers, we've got woodland, we've got meadow. So it really lends itself well to outdoor learning and particularly environmental learning. We can do pond dipping there, we can do orienteering, we can do natural artwork, all sorts of things in just this fantastic setting.
You can see the progression of history, from prehistory right through to modern Victorian times with whips and tops.
And all these things are for children to handle. They're not there just to look at. It's a handling box. So they can get a feeling of what people were using in the past.
We offer learning opportunities from preschool through to A-level. Mini beasting, pond dipping, a really wild walk and a few other activities for Key Stage 1. And then for Key Stage 2 we have a heritage programme, Fen Time Travellers, and we also have a programme, Wildlife Investigators, which looks at habitats and food chains.
We offer schools and playgroups, preschools, a chance to tour the station, learn about the different apparatus on the station, learn about the signal box. They are taken into the sheds to see how the locals are restored. They then can have a ride on the train and see people at work, i.e. the guard, the station master, and of course the engine driver.
We have a medieval abbey, we have a Victorian model village that was built to help people to have a better life rather than the sort of country cottages that they lived in before. And we have a small museum which is run by the community, and that shows people the history of Thorney. Some of the things in this box are about the fishing for eels in the countryside, because until the 17th century Thorney was an island in the middle of the fens. So we've got, for instance, an eel glaive for catching eels, and we've got a trap for the eels to swim into and being able to get out of as well. And eels were really important. People used to pay their rent in eels rather than in real money.
We offer learning programmes and education workshops for schools and groups and community groups in particular to come to the cottage and learn more about the heritage, the life and times of John Clare, as well as have a go at some hands-on practical workshops for collecting poetry and things like that, storytelling and speaker listening performance.
Yeah, lots of school visits, and as part of it, we have a nice pack of activities which we offer to the schools. And they come along and take fun. It involves going on tractor rides, it can be helping feed the lambs, a whole variety of things like that. And really it's all about having fun, but also learning at the same time.
We offer a variety of opportunities from transport histories to modern day transport, on a train, future technologies, to Nature Haven with wildlife, habitats, learning about the local environment, the heritage of the sites, from coal yard to Nature Haven.
For the primaries we mainly do visits on Tudors home life, lots of the Tudor food kind of aspects and how they used to live and things. Do Victorian servants and have handling sessions. All our activities we try and introduce some aspects of practical activity as well. Imitation food that we use, we have quite a lot. We actually use a dining table when we're doing the Tudor foods. We sit them down in the banquet and talk about their eating and their manners and things. Rich and poor Tudors.
For us, we've got a building here that's been there well over 1,000 years. A religious building of some sort has been on that site, and therefore a centre of the community for that sort of length of time. And it's important that children still feel that. The Anglican tradition is one that says that we are a church for the whole of the community, whether they be churchgoers or not, and therefore the cathedral is a centre for the community, whomever they are. What we hope to do is give individual schools a tailored visit or a tailored experience that fits for them and their curriculum. We used to, in the old days, run just guided tours, and children would follow a guide and listen and try and soak up lots of information, whereas what we try to do today is produce interactive and sort of, activities where they can take part, get their hands onto the materials, hence the model here, building the cathedral from the start, which we tell them took 125 years and they get an hour.
My name's Stuart Thorne. I'm Interpretation Manager from Peterborough Museum and also Peterborough Heritage as part of Vivacity, the Cultural and Leisure Trust of the city. We offer a whole variety of learning opportunities, everything from adult learning right down to young people. We have school parties who come and visit the museum. At the moment, while the museum is closed, we're doing a mobile museum out in the community. We have school visits to our new site, which is Flag Fen in Peterborough. We do guided walks and tours around the city, and of course we provide educational opportunities in all the events, activities and displays that we do for people to come along, learn and above all, enjoy themselves.